back to another episode of What's Inside the Box with myself, my boy Enrique. Sadly, Kevin couldn't join us today, but the guest of the hour, the guest of the day, my dude SEBASS. We have to do him fucking justice.
Yes,
Our horrible fucking first one we had, and I'll keep it real, because our first very fucking video was just audio and a picture of us. That was it. Like, we'll put that shit somewhere up in this motherfucking screen, but y'all see how bad that shit was, and now he's back.
Humble beginnings, bro.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You know, and like, on some real shit, thank you for coming
Thank
back.
you.
Thank you for being our fucking first one. Thank you for being our fucking first one and coming back. Like,
nah, it's kind of cool looking back, saying you guys, like, from the beginning and then to now, especially with all the people you guys got. It's pretty dope. It's cool.
Thank you, bro. Yeah. I've been seeing your SISAO radio, right?
Yeah. I've been keeping busy with that.
Who's been some guests on that?
or is it just straight up you and...
Dude, there's actually been quite a few. It's been a lot of close friends. Nathan's been on there. Emmanuel's been on there. Some random people have been on there too. But it's very spontaneous. Like, it happens then and there. And the recent episode was E-Man, because he dropped a shirt.
Okay.
SISAO, yeah. He dropped his brand. It's like a white tee, SISAO. It's pretty dope. Like, the quality is really good. And we just based it around E-Man, like, his upbringing, like, what kind of music did he listen to, and, like, what kind of stuff inspired him for that shirt. Like, just him. It was just an episode about him. That was what the episode was about.
He made that for you?
No, I made it. I curated it.
Or was it like a collaboration?
It was
like
that's
idea
how we...
that y'all brought together.
Yeah, I mean, he has all the credit for that brand and, like, what it represents.
For sure.
The radio, it's like, it's us two. I help him curate, I mix it, and then I, like, produce it, basically, and I put it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bringing it a step back, explain to our audience what is SISAO. We went into this the first fucking video, but that was the first fucking video, and shit changes.
Yeah.
So give us a little insight on what it is.
That was a while ago. SISAO is like I feel like E-Man can explain it best, but he told me that anyone can have their own definition of what it is. Like, you yourself, like, when you see Adidas, like, you have your own representation of what it is.
Okay.
So basically, like, it's what you want it to be. SISAO Radio, I mean, that's where I come in. I just curate episodes, new music, like, new sounds, stuff that would interest your mind, things you wouldn't hear on the radio. It's a lot of soundscapes, like sounds from the valley. It's like, it gives you words of affirmations too. Like, it gives you some positivity for the day, and just listen to it. Like, it's usually just a radio. You just, when you're on your way to work or something, pop it up and just listen to it.
Where can the people find that?
Right now I uploaded all the first 3 episodes on SoundCloud. It's on my SoundCloud. The other episodes are also on the website too, SISAO.com, or I think it's SISAO.simus, but it's also on Mixcloud too. So it's everywhere, honestly.
Shoot, hell yeah! I've seen you guys out in the desert and stuff.
Yeah.
Taking pics,
Yeah.
videos.
Are you guys trying to make SISAO, like, I guess, well, you just said E-Man did make it into a whole clothing line shirt, and it's gonna make it into a brand.
Yeah.
But are you guys trying to make it into, like, let's say, another company that you guys can operate from, apart from doing your own individual work?
I feel like, yeah, because, I mean, it's another outlet creatively for us, I feel like. But it's mainly him. Like, he's the main director. He's the one in charge of it. If anything, you guys should just bring him in to, like...
Oh, for sure,
yeah,
for sure.
tell him and
Shit,
talk about
the
it.
SISAO, hell yeah. I've heard like an episode or 2 from it.
Nah,
Yeah.
honestly, I heard the recent one you sent me.
Yeah.
When you sent me it, because I was like, oh shit, I didn't even know he dropped another one.
Yeah.
And that shit was fucking bopping.
Yeah.
Fuck, I forget what song, and I don't want to play the song because we'll probably get copyrighted for this shit. But I forget that. It was the fucking beginning of that shit. But that shit was fucking beautiful.
I think it was the Flume one.
It was the Flume one. The
Yeah.
fucking bro, I heard that shit, and I was like, I heard this shit before, but what the fuck is this?
I had a lot of fun with that one.
Yeah.
Because I just, creatively, I'm just, like, trying new things. I don't keep every episode the same.
Mm-hmm.
And that one, I was just like, what if I make it, like, the vocal effects on the left side, on the right side? Just, like, when you're in the car, it's just like the left speaker's just like.
What caught my attention was the scratching.
That shit was tight.
Yeah.
Where'd you learn how to scratch?
By myself, low key. Just like YouTube. I mean, Alfalfa has credit to that. Like he like showed me the basics, but like, basically to scratch, music it's all sound waves, and like if you bring it back and forth, it creates this scratch, like a screech. It's like this, you know, you hear that, and for me, I just learned on YouTube. Basically, on YouTube. So
you mess with the sound waves and stuff, like
so
as you're going.
Would you say YouTube is your number one when you want to learn something?
Yeah.
For DJing, or do you hit up any other colleagues of yours, or like?
Yeah.
Or Alfalfa, because you said he was like your mentor basically.
Yeah, he was a mentor. I mean, yeah, I would mainly use YouTube or just Google. Like you can find anything online on Reddit too. There's people who are so nice, be like, oh, here's a tutorial on this. And it's free. Some people like should charge for that stuff. It's kind of crazy, but there are some classes you have to pay for, like I see online, but people teach it for free, and I just like go online and just. It takes a lot of time. It's like learning an instrument, you know.
I feel that.
Yeah, but that's with scratching.
So what's been popping since the last time you came through?
Yeah.
Last time.
It's been a minute.
I mean, I've been doing. If anything, I've just been locking in and trying to figure out what I do, because I'm so invested in a lot of things in terms of music. Like one day I'll be listening to a whole bunch of like 70s rock or something, you know, and then like the next day I'm listening to reggaeton, and like I want to do like a reggaeton party, you know, or like the next day I'm bumping like house music. It's kind of crazy, and I'm just trying to like narrow it down and see what I'm trying to do. But recently what I've done is like that house mix I did recently. That one actually like did pretty well, because it like landed in Europe. Like some people from Europe just like hit me up and they were like,
Europe.
yeah, I know that's where it's popping. Yeah. I was surprised. I was like, I got emails and I was just like, oh, damn, Europe is popping.
Yeah, some artists pop out there before they pop out here.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Wild. Yeah. I'm like,
well, I know from what it is, DJing over there is fucking crazy.
Yeah,
like, to take it to the fucking next
hardstyle and shit.
Like, you fucking what's that shit?
Some hard ass shit.
Like fucking drum and bass.
Oh,
drum and bass.
I actually love that.
If y'all don't know what drum and bass is, it's a little hard to get into, but it's cool. You just don't bounce every fucking beat.
It's
you
not
know,
like every beat. It's every
other
so
beat.
Hype. I love it.
It's cool, and it's actually in that one Flume song we were talking about right now.
That episode, you should check.
What's that Flume song called? Do you know off the top of your head?
It has, all I know, it's Flume and Toro y Moy.
The difference.
There you go.
That shit goes hard.
So Flume, The Difference, featuring Tori Moy. Go check that shit out.
Yeah.
I think that song is a cool intro to
definitely
to drum and bass,
and that one Weekend song too.
The Weekend, Hardest to Love.
Yeah,
that one's like
that's a crazy ass turn to like drum and bass. I've never heard like R&B and drum and bass.
Exactly. When I heard that shit, I was like, oh, there's definitely something bubbling. Like,
you're just like, I know this break, because it's just a drum break.
Yeah, I mean, it's super simple, but just the fact that it was on a mainstream like album, is crazy. Most people probably didn't even catch it.
People didn't notice.
Yeah, because over here, well, I mean, from what I know and from what I've seen, like, motherfuckers listen to drum and bass, and it's cool, like, they like it, but it's not in yet in the Americas, you feel me? In Europe and everything, motherfuckers play that shit, and
they're used to that shit.
Yeah, like, they're just going. It's kind of like house, if I keep it real.
Yeah,
like, the beginnings of house.
Yeah.
And I don't think no one fuck with it here in the States a lot, and then that shit went to fucking Europe, got that shit fucking souped up on fucking drogas, and then house came back as a fucking monster to fucking America. Even though I don't think it ever fucking left, but it just wasn't as popular.
Yeah, no, drum and bass is so crazy. I just wish there were more artists investing into that, because I think Dylan Francis did it. Like, he did a drum and bass set. It was pretty tight.
Shoot, I went to like one.
Is it possible to do a whole drum and bass set?
It's possible.
It is, but honestly, I think it's like difficult. Just like imagine,
because it's kind of it's the same repetitive.
It's like beat, it's like stagnant. It's very, like, a lot of music is just like, and drum and bass is just like up there the whole time.
But like, I've heard a couple people like in Europe, especially, like, there's some people that do drum and bass, and it's a lot chiller.
Yeah.
Me personally, I like the difference type songs. Like, those are a lot more chill.
Yeah.
But I went to a hard ass drum and bass fucking show in LA in like the middle of nowhere, like a warehouse type shit.
Oh.
Bro, this dude had like face paint or a mask. I don't know what it was, but he was throwing down drum and bass like I've never heard, bro. That was like, it confirmed to me that you could go hard live to drum and bass.
I think what it is because drum and bass, you just have to switch up the beat like quick, because I know that's what makes it cool. Like, everyone's just like, oh, that stank face, like,
because like it really shocks you. You don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, you're just like,
it's so fast.
Yeah,
you don't know.
And with a good sound system.
Hey, nah, fucking who was the fucking DJ you want to go see at Hard Summer? It was the first fucking show, and that motherfucker was doing hard style. The motherfucker was going like,
low-key hardstyle. I feel like that's a guilty pleasure for everyone. Like, everyone's just like, what is that? But then you listen to it, you're just like,
okay. So the thing is, like, hardstyle is fucking tight.
Yeah.
Like, I remember listening to it for the first time, and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
But then motherfuckers add some motherfucking snares, some motherfucking sounds here and there, and then that shit turns into it almost sounds. It reminds me of like some hard ass techno. If I keep it real.
Yeah.
But hardstyle just picks that shit up and goes off.
It's like robot music.
Yeah, honestly, like, you'll like it. I think everybody likes it, but they're fucking pansies and they don't want to admit that they like it.
Yeah.
Because it honestly does sound like a fucking blender being fucked by another blender.
Yeah. It does.
Like, it's almost like motherfuckers with dubstep at the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
No one liked dubstep.
Dubstep it's always been cool. Like, Skrillex days. I remember just listening to Scary Monsters and Nice Price and just middle school just going...
what's that fucking Reptile? That shit goes hard.
Oh, Reptile. Bro. That's...
Fucking Bangerang goes hard.
That's a throwback.
Nah, bro, Bangerang goes hard. If y'all don't... Okay, there's a fucking video game. It's called Far Cry 3. And you're going through a fucking field, bro.
Is that in the game?
It's in the game, bro. And you're going through the fucking field with the flamethrower because you're supposed to fucking destroy their field or whatever. I don't know what the fuck the objective is. I forget. But... that fucking song comes along, and I swear to you, I've never burned a field so happy in my life in a fucking video.
That's probably like one of the songs I have downloaded. Like, I love that song.
So, like, for you personally, like, what do you think's the next wave? Like,
the next wave?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so difficult. I was thinking about this earlier. Like, it was disco for a bit. I remember, like, Dua Lipa was coming out with disco. It was disco, and then this whole COVID stuff happened. I feel like...
honestly, for me personally, COVID kind of took me a little bit from electronic, more focused on rap.
Really?
A little bit. Just because I feel like the shows...
I'll be honest, I did see that shift. I saw... Okay, I thought the shift was going to go a little bit toward with the whole Kanye ego then.
Yeah.
That was very fucking house.
Yeah.
And I thought it was going to go towards that route with, like... mixing, R&B in house and trying to make it more smooth.
Pretty tight. I still can't get over that song. It's such a good song.
Smooth as fuck, for sure.
But I don't know.
But now, like...
shit, right now, R&B's definitely up there.
Brent Fayez.
And fucking Brent... how do you pronounce the last name?
Fayez? Yeah,
like the motherfucking store? Fayez? Was it Fayez? Fayez? Brent Fayez?
Brent Fayez.
Fuck.
They closed that store down, I saw.
Hey, no, fucking Brent. I'll keep it real. That motherfucker talks, bro. I don't care. I've never related to somebody in the most disrespectful manner in my life.
It's kind of crazy. He's very toxic, but like...
exactly. But I feel like everybody can relate to that shit. Because
I'll
be honest, I feel like
it.
at one point everybody went through what he went through.
Yeah.
Felt what he felt.
Whatever he said, yeah. Because it's very relatable. Like, his lyrics are so fly, too. Like, that new song he came out with, he's like... I got diamonds doing Tootsie Slides. I was like, damn. Like, he has a way with words. I don't know. But Giveon, too. He's got a crazy voice.
I've heard a couple from Giveon. I heard him being featured on...
Drake.
Not Drake. I actually haven't even heard him being featured with Drake.
That's probably one of the... That's how I was introduced to him.
What song was it? That sounds familiar. Giveon?
Yeah, Giveon. Dun, 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 dun.
I mean, what's like his poppin' song? Do you guys know it?
Channel Tress. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
I heard him featured on Channel Tress. There you go.
Yeah.
And that's where I was like, who the fuck is Giveon? I was like...
that dude's dope. Chanel, that fool, like, from Compton and shit. he found a way to bring his like.
Have you heard of
Channel Tres, right?
Something like that.
Channel.
Yeah, it's kind of like he's kind of like Kaytranada almost, right?
Yeah. Kind of like, but he has his own like. I just like his style. You go to his Instagram, like he's very unique.
If I keep it real, his style reminds me of like a Chicago type of like,
house.
Because
Chicago,
in a way, yes.
Chicago has some house, low key.
In a way, yes, but like it also reminds me of like I don't even.
It's got like some
like the
soul in it.
Like how fuck was it? I don't know how to fuck. I used to be able to fucking do the whole jazzy feel to it because it has a lot of jazzy like fucking sounds in that shit, and you can hear it, but he just ups it up with the fucking house that he fucking puts up in that shit.
He actually reminds me. Do you know who Sango is? Sango?
Yeah, I heard of Sango.
Sango is tight.
That's like Masego's best friend.
Yeah.
On some real shit, them motherfuckers like collab and feature on that shit.
Yeah, he did. He remixed that Frank Ocean song, and I was like, dude, that's fucking crazy. And
honestly, bro, I don't know what was wrong with me, but I did not listen to Frank Ocean at all until like recently.
Why though? Was it because like you didn't fuck with?
Nothing really attracted me to him personally. Like I would only hear people like him, but I would never, I never really just saw anything that intrigued me. I guess maybe I never came across it.
Yeah.
But like I listened to his album, bro, high as fuck too. I felt like I was floating, bro. I felt like I was floating.
Fucking, I wish I would have.
He was gonna be at Coachella too.
He was gonna headline, bro. They fucking canceled.
I wish he actually would have came. Yeah. I wish it actually would have happened, bro. I would have cried my fucking eyes out.
Till this day, I still think about it. Like Rage Against the Machine, Travis Scott, Frank Ocean,
bro.
All headliners.
Fuck COVID, low key.
But if you think about it, like Rage Against the Machine, like with all the police brutality and all that stuff happening, they're hard. Yeah, that would have been crazy. I think.
Wasn't like one of their band members like one of the only band members that came out against like Black Lives Matter? I mean, for Black Lives Matter and shit.
Well, I think all of them are politically inclined. Because if you listen to their music, like, there's some songs about police brutality, and then like just being like a sheep to like society, you know? Fuck. It's like very woke, but it's fucking crazy. Like you can work out to this stuff. It's pretty weird.
Yeah, I've heard a couple from Rage Against the Machine. I like it. Yeah. It's not like it's not like something I go and choose and play. But fucking Brandon is the one that introduced me to that. Oh shit. Yeah,
like their cover is literally like a Buddha set on fire. That's how wild they are. Like they're about it. Like they sing it like they mean it.
Yeah, that's
but just imagine that, and then like Travis Scott, and then Frank Ocean. Like you're just gonna rage and honestly, then cry.
Travis Scott,
For me, I actually like him because I saw him live.
I seen him live too, and like, I think he hype.
Yeah.
You know, like I think there's other performances that I've been to that actually like been more top tier than the actual Travis Scott. I feel like half of the time I can't understand him because he's screaming, and I fuck with it. It's the hype and like like it's your concert and everything, but it doesn't do it for me. You know that's just me, and I like his music, but
I feel like he's just getting oversaturated.
I feel like he's everywhere now.
Yeah,
you know,
like he's not how he used to be. How it like Birds in the Trap or like Rodeo, or like even before that, like days before Rodeo. Like those were the good days.
See, I just feel like I see him everywhere now. That like, if he even implies something new, it's not even seen as new anymore. It's just seen as like, oh, that's another song that Travis Scott dropped.
That song with Big Sean, low key fucking is hard as fuck though. Yeah, Lithuania or some shit, something like that.
Y'all heard his new album, Big Sean's?
Yeah. His songs with Jenny Aiko are really good too.
Mm-hmm. He has a lot of like too many good songs to choose from. Like even the first one he dropped, what was that? Deep Reverence with
Nipsey Hussle.
Nipsey Hussle.
R.I.P.
Rest in peace.
Like I was just like, fuck, bro, this is exactly what I would want from Big Sean. I like how he kept his old vibe too. Like even though it's kind of outdated.
I think he's authentic though.
Yeah,
but the thing is that's his style. I'll be honest, like,
that was.
That's whatever the fuck however Big Sean rapped way back when.
He still
he stuck to it, and like it works now because it's kind of defined who Big Sean is and as a rapper. You know, he motherfucking switch up his flows and everything, but like that's him. Like I'll keep it real. Like the song he came out, the I Don't Fuck With You.
Oh.
Like when he rapped on that thing, I was like. You know, his verse didn't really hit hard like I would have liked it to, because of his style. But it's Big Sean, and I was like, I fuck with it still.
Yeah.
You know, but it is what it is.
I mean, he's his own person.
Yeah.
He signed under Kanye, I think, right? I don't know.
Shit, I'm not sure, honestly.
I'm not
I
sure
know
about
he's
that
from
shit.
Detroit. Like, what scene are you fucking with right now? I'm low-key fucking with the Detroit scene. They got T Grizzly, SISAO Baby, the whole lot of choppers. They got all types of people out there. They got Big Sean. He's still killing it. What do you guys think about like the LA scene? Is it popping right now or?
I don't know. There isn't really a scene that's honestly. I feel like there's no scene popping because of this whole pandemic, and then politically everything's kind of just corrupt, you know. So everyone's kind of like their minds all over the place. So it's hard to like gauge what everyone likes right now.
Honestly, I just want shows to come back.
Yeah.
I need to go to a festival or some shit.
Yeah,
There's gives you something to look forward to.
Yeah.
Even if it's a concert, like
same.
Clubs ain't even nothing's open, bro. Like you can't do shit.
Yeah.
But
that's not the same.
That's the way it goes.
That's life now. We gotta adapt and overcome. Shit.
That's the most difficult thing for me right now. Just like not being able to like DJ, because that's like what brought me a lot of love and passion, and it's just like waiting for all this to like clear up so I can like do a party finally, and like I've just been.
How do you feel about the parties that have been popping up though? Like,
oof.
Because there've been parties popping up, and there've been people like going
ignoring
to them and ignoring the whole distancing, and they say like bring your mask. I guess that's the new fucking norm. Yeah. Bring your own mask and bring your own motherfucking bottle, or unless mask provided, then y'all hella nice.
I don't know.
But how you feel about that? Like, are you willing to like maybe throw like a house party and then but fucking make it social distancing and like
Nah.
I guess do circles or some shit 6 feet apart. Like,
if anything, I would do like a silent disco. That's what I would do. Like, I could rent out the headphones, and like everyone could just vibe.
Kind of vibe separately.
Yeah, you know, because like honestly, everyone who's partying right now isn't reading the room. Like, because this stuff isn't getting any better. I feel like, and it's kind of annoying.
COVID, you mean?
See, but okay, like,
it is
going. Okay. Let's break it down. Yeah. Going forward, like, what is the norm? You feel me? Like, there's a talk about vaccines. Like, Johnson & Johnson just came out with the fucking vaccine, supposedly, but the fucking human trials, so one of their fucking patients got sick, so now they're investigating that shit. So it's kind of just like, oh, fuck. Like, what is the norm? Like, how long are we gonna... It's not even like, how long are we gonna fucking have to wait, but, like, going forward, like, it doesn't seem like we're gonna get a vaccine.
Yeah.
So it's like... how us as humans and how us as like trying to still strive for that shit and still go for it, like how do we adapt and overcome that shit, like that's the position everybody's at, because everybody wants to do something and everybody wants to like open everything up and social distancing and bring your own mask, and it's like the new norm, but it's like it's not the new norm because we're trying to get back to normal.
Exactly.
So it's like
people are low-key getting tired of it, though. I feel it.
No, yeah.
They are.
The pandemic.
They really are.
Yeah, people just gave up. They're like, they normalized it, I guess. And, like, people are just going out now. I feel like everyone's guilty.
You can't really blame the people.
Yeah, you can't.
Because it all comes from, like, the leadership.
Leadership.
Trump is out there throwing rallies with no mask for nobody, bro. Like, just, like, in the White House, they ain't wearing masks.
I feel like the only way this will get better is if, like, we politically get involved and just vote for better leadership at this point. Because, like, over there in Europe, they're already having raves. They're already doing
They're starting to get back to normal without, like, a lot less cases than we have, too.
Exactly, yeah. Like, one a day.
Where did I read this? I think I got a notification on my phone, but I think Europe cases started spiking again.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, bro.
Our cases started spiking too. Like
our cases have been spiked. Motherfucking our cases have been spiked.
I think it's because of flu season.
Yeah. I heard it's gonna. Someone said, I don't know if it was like Trump or someone. They were like, it's gonna be a rough winter. Like that's why it's Coachella just canceled. Like
that's true.
We're almost going through the same shit we went through last year, where we had a little hope. Like, let's see what happens. Oh, Coachella canceled. This is gonna get canceled. This. It's almost like, fuck, we're going through this shit all over again.
It's undecided. That's the thing, because, like, we don't have power or anything that we can do. Like, we're just waiting around.
Yeah, have you guys heard of that herd immunity? Like, I'm not sure. Don't quote me.
Oh, is it
on
like
this shit? But I think it's like the kind of the logic behind it is everybody gets COVID to the point where like everyone's immune and it's gonna kill people, but they're thinking like it might kill less people. It's just a theory. I don't know if it's confirmed, but that's like another thing where they're like they might just have to say fuck it at one point and let everyone try to get it and then survivors survive.
Because I feel like that's the only way. Like you develop antibodies and you're good. But
especially
that's still so bad because you do lose a lot of people.
See, but then again, I've also heard that this is like helping Earth's population. So like it's a pro and a con, you know? like fuck.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
You know, from just a human point of view, it's bad.
Yeah.
Like,
have you had any pros like from the everybody talks about the negatives. We talk about the negatives too, but like, has there been any positives that have come from the COVID?
Yeah.
Like personally in your life?
I mean,
just from the time off maybe, or like.
Yeah, it just brought me closer to my family, if anything, friends and family. Like it made me really value like, all right, this is my life. This is what's going on. It just helped centered because I feel like everyone was living in their own world, and all this stuff happened, and like everyone had time to sit down and be like, all right, what's going on in my life? And for me at least, it just helped me like figure out, all right, what do I got to do, with life.
I feel the same way here, but like gives you time to think about your future and stuff.
Yeah.
Future plans.
Especially since we're literally the upcoming generation. Like we're young, we're the ones that are gonna like be in charge. If you think about it, after all this stuff is over, it's kind of crazy.
Hell yeah, we gotta build a foundation.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I feel like everybody's trying to make either make their own platform, join the platform, try to survive and be on that type of thing. So when hopefully Corona does get eradicated and we're chilling,
exactly,
we can just build off of the platform that we have made or whatever it is. Yeah. Because at this point, I'll keep it honest. Like I don't know when the fuck Corona gonna go away. Like
exactly.
We're like I'll drop this now. We're planning to the people who actually follow us, to the Box 760 Nation. we're actually trying to make an event. It's called Hot Box. We'll get you more details on that. But we're looking at 2021. But now it's like shit. If 2021 don't look right, then it's not gonna happen. And the only reason we're saying 2021 is because I did see Beyond Wonderland and Hard Summer. They already did their pre-sales and everything. Tickets locked in.
I think that's gonna get canceled.
Like that shit's going on. We're trying to throw something, but it's like, it's gonna happen.
But all I gotta say is people just have to like have hope, because when all this stuff is over, things are gonna get wild. Like all I gotta say is I'm just gonna go all out and just DJ as much as I can. It's just gonna be wild.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
what do you mean by that? Like, what do you think is gonna happen after Corona?
Like, life is, like, you have no reason to not live your life at that point. Literally, like if you're,
I see what
COVID is literally stopping you from like.
Nah, I'm picking up what you're putting down. Basically, you saying like. You put it as like Corona stopped your life and it made you realize that your life actually fucking sucks. So why are you gonna like suck more dick and like stay inside and not do
Get
shit?
out there and like live your life. Like you've been stuck at home all this time. Go out to some parties, meet some people. Like we don't socialize anymore. Like social media is kind of, it's like we don't even talk to people anymore. Like we're just at home with ourselves. But after all this is over, like. Everyone's just gonna have a good time. That's what I think.
I'm thinking this shit's gonna be the best holiday season ever.
Yeah, I feel like that's what we need for the year.
This is gonna be one for the books. This holiday season, like after this rough time.
Basically in your words, you kind of like put it as Corona was a life lesson to the whole world. Yeah. Would you put it like that? Like it kind of showed everybody the true the world's true colors.
Basically, yeah, it showed like. I don't think we would have found out all the stuff about Trump if it weren't for Corona either. Like, all of that, and then...
Oh, shit, because I forgot about the anonymous shit that came out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Yeah. I don't know if y'all remember that shit, but that shit just clicked into my mind. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Like, can you believe all this stuff happened? Like, we were watching, like, Tiger King, and then like
And then
anonymous hacked, and then like the guy became a trend, like drinking cranberry to like Fleetwood Mac. Like life is so weird at this point in our lives. Like try thinking how you would explain this to your kid, like 10 years from now or whatever.
Well, the crazy part is the lockdown, like that we went through, that mandatory shit.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking like that was beyond my wildest dreams of like what's
still
the
can't
worst
believe
that could
that
happen.
happened. Yeah.
They didn't. That was beyond my dreams. I'm like, fuck, they got us locked down. Yeah. I can see why some people don't trust like the government and stuff.
Yeah, but still.
But at the same time, you gotta also trust science and like.
See, I've always seen like lockdown situations in movies.
Yeah,
so many like extreme situations that they put you in lockdown. Like, and when that shit actually happened, I was like, damn, like what the fuck going on?
It just blew my mind because I thought like we had people out there who were invested on like figuring out shit like this. Like people who did like solving problems like this as a job. Everyone just kind of gave up and was like, we don't know what to do. Like we don't even know where to start. And like then some people don't even believe in wearing masks. It's kind of crazy.
All the Karens and shit. Fuck all
Karens
that.
of the world.
I feel like social media also played a big part in the COVID because it like spiked because I heard there was a thing like there was like 1 in every 6 posts online is a lie. And like if you're being lied to, obviously you're gonna like get scared, and so like I feel like social media played a big role in this. Like if you think about it, if this pandemic happened and we didn't have social media, I feel like that would have been different. Like nobody would have known.
It probably would have been worse. Like as far as deaths and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, nah. Okay.
I mean, people would have found out eventually.
I feel like it's a 50-50. Yeah. Like people would have found out the same information, I feel, back then because they were watching television.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like the same channels.
That's true.
But now all the information is very sporadic because you're hearing shit from fucking Trump. You're hearing shit from fucking, let's say, Fox News, then Twitter,
yeah, and then one of your friends who's like got some fake news somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. Or like let's say you have a homie who got corona and like, you're seeing his symptoms.
The homies who always got everything like lined up off of Twitter, like
all this. You know, like I feel like now it's very sporadic. I'll keep it real. Right now it's very sporadic. The information is coming at you like 20,000 miles per hour.
Yeah.
You know, and
that's good and bad.
It's good and bad, but at the same time, like it's who the fuck you follow, who the fuck you decide to actually read and look into.
It just also showed how divided everyone is. Like you're either left or right, you know?
That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like everybody has their point of view, but it's like you stand over here, you stand over here.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck.
But I feel like after all this, we're gonna want to come together. If like we don't, then something's wrong in the world, I guess. But yeah.
How would you say that look from a DJ point of view? Like how would you bring people together? You know,
doing what I do best, like playing music. I feel like there's so much music out there that can bring people together. It was such a good social aspect to be like, go to this party, like some friends are coming up and like having a good time, like dancing, and you're feeling like the adrenaline and just dancing to some loud music. You can feel it in your heart. And it's not the same anymore. Like you just listen to music and it's just
a little different.
Yeah, it's different. But like it would bring a lot of people together just to have like a party or something, have some drinks, just live your life literally. Like do everything.
Well shit, post COVID everything's gonna hopefully get back to normal somewhat. It's never gonna be normal again.
Yeah.
Honestly,
but somewhat, you know.
I'll keep it real. I'm gonna take more precautions when I'm out.
Yes,
you know, like
probably wear a mask at all the festivals from now on.
For real, like fuck that.
Because you
like,
never know.
Never coming off.
No, yeah. But if anything, like if we still haven't gotten COVID, like that just shows our immune system it's up there.
It's right.
Yeah, it's rocking. We're healthy.
Yeah, I've taken a couple tests. I've been positive.
Yeah. Wait.
No, I've been negative each time. No, I took a total of fucking 2 tests.
I've been brought here to get COVID.
Fuck. Nah, fucking. I took a total of 2 tests and them shits feel fucking weird, bro. Don't recommend it.
Yeah.
So what's the plan after COVID? You said you were going to school.
Yeah.
What exactly are you going to school for right now?
I'm going for business. I mean, that's just all. It's all gonna tie together. Like, it's just gonna help me figure out like business in general.
Just your brand and stuff.
Like how to.
So do you see yourself like just using that as a tool to help like your personal brand in the future?
Yeah, definitely.
Or would you like to like form a squad and then going together?
Yeah.
You feel me?
I mean, I'm open to a lot of things. Like I just want multiple sources of income. So, like as much as I can do, like if it brings me like money and I'm doing what I love, then yeah, of course. The business is just to help.
Kind of like it probably will help just like your general idea of how to work things out.
Yeah. So then like I don't have to hire people to do stuff for me, you know? So I can just be like, all right, I'm gonna do this and that. Like
I feel that. So what's like
more self-sufficiency?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You think you'll ever get to a point where you're kind of like someone like Alfalfa or another DJ, like where you're doing this more consistently and you're getting paid for it? Do you think you'll get to that point, or is that something you want to strive to get to?
I think so, yeah. Because especially since I turned 21, like I already have a lot of stuff just lined up and ready, and I'm just like, COVID needs to like
just waiting for that.
Yeah, you're just waiting. Like right now, I'm just like, all right, I gotta do as much as I can. Yeah, I'm like, I'm ready. I'm ready. Like, literally just the other day, like, I told someone because they threw a party, and I was just like, next time you throw a party when all this is over, let me know I'm there. Like, I'm doing as much as I can. Yeah.
I feel that, bros. You got any like albums you're working on right now, or any mixes?
Yeah, like
something coming soon.
I'm working on like a lot of house music, and I want to release some house music, just to have it out, so I can like do performances with my own music, and I'm open to a lot of things. So I'm just gonna be doing like throwbacks, hip hop, you know, like.
Okay.
You never know, some drum and bass, some R&B. I just want to play everything at this point because like it's been to the point where I can't even play anything. So I want.
Yeah, and a lot of the songs and albums that did come out with like bangers, like they kind of been stored.
Yeah,
like you know, because they came out during Corona.
Like think about it, Bad Bunny's album, like that's just been waiting to be played, and then The Weeknd, that album too. Like, I know a lot of DJs put out a lot of good stuff too. And yeah, I'm just waiting to play everything.
Sure.
Yeah.
So where can the people find you?
Yeah, shout your stuff up, bro.
You can find me on Instagram at SEBASS the Bass. It's SEBASS with 2 S's and then DABASS. And same on for Twitter. And if on SoundCloud, that's the same. You can find me on there. Like, just listen to my music and vibe.
For reals, bro. Hell yeah. I've been doing that since day one. Hopefully the people do now.
Yeah.
Yo, I mean, we always tag them. Mm-hmm. You'll see a link in our Instagram, the YouTubes, the Twitters, and all this other mumbo jumbo that we have, and we are gonna have for y'all. But you know, anything else?
Yes, I'm making a lot of music right now. Like I'm just making anything. If there's anyone that wants to collaborate, like, hit me up.
Hey, oh fuck! One more random question because this shit just came to my mind. Has it? I know. Apart from Swedish House Mafia, because there were 3 people. Has there ever been any bigger group of DJs that have actually, like, let's say, like, you know how it's like the fucking K-pop people, and they make like a boy band type of thing? Has that ever been translated to the DJ world?
Yeah, the only one that I can think of is like Jack U.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about it.
I'm sure there's been a couple.
Disclosure.
I don't know if they ever got to that level of mainstream.
Because you don't need 3 DJs. You don't need 3 DJs.
Yeah, because that's the question. Because like I remember Swedish House Mafia was 3.
Yeah, but I think it's because
I've seen 2, and then I seen 1.
Yeah.
But I've never seen more than that.
Yeah.
So it's like
3.
It depends.
3's a little. It's harder to pull off. I feel. Yeah. I'm not sure how that works, like the back-to-backs and everything, but
yeah, because I feel like 2 is easy. I mean, you can just vibe off of each other, but 3, like that's just more on your plate. If you can do that, then props to you. But 3 is a lot.
Well, thank you for answering my question. And again, to my audience, you already know what it is, or who it is, and what it is now at this point. Shit, it's myself, Alan, my boy Enrique. Another episode of What's Inside the Box. Thank you, Sebastian, for joining us. One more time, and we're out. Stay
safe.